Is it a storm? Is this a storm? Can this be the earth? Here's the water and the energy, the height of the water. Do we have to take the top off? Is it tilted on this angle? Is that the way this earth is? Have you ever heard of hats before? Well, they have some hats called gallons. Some hats are called gallons. Other hats, okay, tape measures. A tape measure of 60 inches to measure for clothing is also called the gallon. So we're going to get on to something a little bit different. I'm going to hold up this book, and I thought it was pretty neat that in Spanish, okay, viente, 20, and then they have 21. They always use TI. When they have the 0, they use an E. But when they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they use the I. 20, 21, all the way unos, dos, tres. So they say 20 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In viente is the word ein. The total count is 85. It stands for silver. It's also a participant in the star because it connects 40. 5 times 8 is your 40. So that means it's crossed this way. That means the which numbers now? The cross is on an angle. Everything is spread. Not the Jesus cross where you have to spread your arms. Okay, your head is on top, but your feet are together. Showing you have a round shoulder to shoulder, arm to arm, but your legs are tied together, 2 corners. You cause 2 corners and then the alpha omega around your head, whatever that means to people. The ve, oi ve, oi ve, oi ve. O and I, ve, to the red sun. Oi is 10 to the red sun. Oi is 9 and 15, 24. Cat's communication, 2 times 4, 5 to 9. 5 to 9, very relevant inside the word Einstein and 1776, where in the last video I brought Y and Y together. Earth and the red sun. Te, ve, T-E-V-E, TV, 52. And Earth is number 52. Y and Y, viente, 85. 40 and 13. 4 and 4, area space. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 plus 5 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3, 4, 3. 1919, SNS, viente. 21. 30, okay, is 30. 40 is cuarta. Ta, all saying 21, 21, 21, 21. 21 represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it's te, 25, representing Earth, 25. What do we need to count to get to 25? A 15 and a 10. 2 times 5 and 3 times 5. The BC world. There's more to it than that. I don't remember what they are. This number times 3 is 81. This number times 3 is 75. So we can actually reverse it and go 5775. That's where that end time, I'm marking everything, the end time is 5775, and then the add-on time that goes to 5781, which is the year 2021, or ending the year 2020. 40, cuanta. 50, they change it. See the way they change this to a U? Okay, it's different. The 5, instead of cinco, it's a U. Cincuenta. Instead of 40 is cuatro. Okay, cuarta. Instead of the T, it's now an R. Instead of the 50, which is the halfway point, which is a representation by the L in Roman numerals, it now has C and U, 33 creation. Instead of siete, is that what it is? Siete, they have sesenta. So all these, and in 70, they have setenta. The ENT as we spoke in a previous video, and in 80, ocienta, ENT. All the cubes are at the end. Instead of when or saying 8, we have ochuenta. If that's, and here it's noventa, and also 90 is also speaking about, again, look at how it matches November, 9/11. Inside this part over here, we have loop 28. We have moon, both with 30s. So we're going to just count the L and P 28 cycle of the moon and moon 27 cycle of the red sun. 55 is the total. Also, 46 is the total. X and X. 7 and 8 is 15, Mars. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 6 will create X and X in the DC world. The 24th letter is X and Roman numerals 10, so I bring them together. If I want to do it reverse, the 10 will become 17, the altered gateway, the queen, the letter Q, which always supports the U. So 17 and 21 come together. 17, 1 and 7, and 1 and 2 is 3 and 8, and 3 and 8 is the church, C and H coming together. Loop. Okay, when you say rein loop, okay, a loop is like a magnifying glass to see better. But this is the fox. This is the cunning fox. And this number in English is FOX, and it creates 666. And that loop is because the fox is the foxhole in the sun, number 45. 9, 3 and 6, 9. How do we pass through it? We use the cycle of 28 every 4 weeks. We get that cycle. Something to do with the loop, the fox. I always call it the fox or the wolf. But I put them both together because the wolf, okay, wolf is number 56. It's also a representation with white and 7 and 3 all together. Although loop is 45, when I bring 45 to 56, I create the 10-10 world star. 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, 5, 5, 5, 5 is the 20 world. 5, 5, 5 is that 20 world. This is number 20. Starts with 22nd letter. Starts with the 20th letter. 2, 4. Starts with the 3rd letter. The reverse of X and X is 17 and 3. 3 and 8. Now, I'm not sure where we got the first one, but that was 3 and 8. The continuation of this would be 55 or 46. 28 and 30 is 58. 27 and 30 is 57. The two of them together create 55. Again, add 60. The 55 is 115. And it also says key. This is the key. Somehow the loop through the moon or through the moon. The loop through the moon. Maybe it's blocking something every time that moon comes out. Maybe it's a transfer from somewhere else. The last part I want to talk about is the Y and Y. Y and sometimes Y. Because the 25th letter, Y and. Y is the 25th letter. Oh, and the word and equals to 19. This will equal to times 3, 5775. Alert to what we were talking somewhere over here before. There were other things that were going to come with this. Uno, 1, 1, 1. 3 different languages. It equals 363. Here is going to be 2, 2. Okay, what we're doing here is the first letter to start with. I didn't get to the letter count. In 2, I get 4. 4 and 2. Somehow my radio is working in the background. I will have to... So now when we get to 3, 3 gets the 2 number. 3 gets the 2 number. And 3 gets the 2 number. So in the 3 languages, French, Spanish, and English, they all start with the letter T. TR, TR, and THR. Time, heaven, resident, E-world. The 4 is a Q. And 6, communication inside 4. And in cuatro, it is 3. DC communication. Alpha, beta, 4 times 3. Artificial, intelligent, artificial insemination, whatever you want to use. 5 gets a C. 4 and 5 out of the sun, 33 creation. 5 sank, and 6, 3 and 6 creation from the moons. Creation in the moons. When I get these two together, I usually refer to Jupiter. 2 different languages, 2 different sides, connect them together. Could be anything. 3 by 6 is 18, and 9, 25, representing Earth. 3 by 6, 18, 3 and 6, 9. That'd be 27, representing the red sun. Where did I get 25 from? I don't know. And we have the rest of the letters. This is what I do now. If I want to go to one other thing, I want to get to 6. Okay. I want to get to 11, and 11 is Oze, 31 alternate current. Dose, 31 alternate current. 35 85. Where am I going with this? This is 85. So 11 is representing the spirit matrix. Okay, 85 equals to area space. 3 and 5 is the electric company, and that's 12. DOE, electric company, artificial intelligence from the sun, 415. DC 415 is also noted as a 3-6, minus and plus 1. 415, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, so I'd have to write this down. Just let me continue. 14, 15. Now, the minute they get to 16, everything changes. They say die. Die means cube. Si can mean the word yes. It also is 39. All of these represent the Saturn sky. The cube of the Saturn sky, only because of this. Skynet. 16, 17, 18, and 19. 48, the sun, S-O-N. 51, Mars. 54, resident angel, R-Ra. And 57, the moon. 54, the sun, S-U-N. So we have S-O-N, S-U-N, S-U-N, excuse me, S-O-N, Mars, the gateway, the heaven, sun, and we have to multiply all of them by 3. Now, after you finish multiplying them by 3, this is what happens. 3 times 6 will end up equaling to 18 equals to 9. You end up with 39. 3, you end up with 3 in the first. Now 3 by 7 is 21, ends up to 33. So now what was Mars is now 33. The masses. 18, 3 by 8 is 24, is now 6, spirit of the half-life. Resh, R. This one over here becomes 3, and 9 becomes 39, the skies of Saturn. The first one and the last one, 16 and 19, standard and poor. 7 and 1, the gateway. The separation between two sides in roulette. So this is what these numbers do. They all talk. I'm just talking about right now the first initial on them. I'm not going any further than that. It's a 12-minute video. I'm going to start putting out more numbers of their values, and we need to understand their difference. Obviously, if we want to go to the 7th gate, what would happen at the 7th gate? We would be 5 and 2. 5 and 2, so we would get the queen. We would get 6 and 2 as the first initial, creating the 7th gate. I want 6 and 4. 4 is over here. 5 and, sorry, if I want to get, where's 6? 6 is here, you get number 1. And 4 is here, you get number 8. So you get Ra, 1 and 8, the Holy Ghost. That'll create in the 10 world. If you want to get 6 and 1, okay, if you want to get 6 and 1, you get 1 and 6, you get the same numbers. It starts with the letter O, which is 6, starts with the letter S, which is 1, 6 and 1, you get the same result. 1 and 6, spirit of the half-life. The numerological count of this is 52, equaling to 7. The numerological count of this is 34, equaling to 7. 3, 4, 7, 1, 6, 7, 5, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21. 1 and 6. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'll put some numbers to it. I'll put it up. I'll show it on the screen. Thank you for watching this video.